Hello to Fazal.
Hi, LS. 99 for 6. They need a few more of those. They need to get to that 135, 140 if they need to make a game out of this. Must-win game for the Super Gillies.
Wonder why he's batting so late in the order. 8 no 130, 137 game on. Not required when you can play a shot as superbly as you did the previous ball. You don't need to do this.
Really played well, punched way above their weight. The Ba11sy Trichy team lost all their games so far, so they have really nothing to lose. They can spoil the party for Chepauk Super Gillies. Just 6 runs is the run rate that they're going at. They need to up that.
Just wide. Just wide of the bowler. Brings up the 100 of the innings.
Back of the hand, slow ball. Foxed the left-hander and just outside those outstretched hands of Ishwaran. It's been that kind of a season for the Ba11sy Trichy. Things slipping away.
Second 50, taking its own time because of the loss of wickets. Good slow delivery. Back of the arm. Difficult to bowl. Kids coming in good numbers.
She's enjoying that, Shiva. Do you have a message for her?
Not at that age. Just enjoy yourself. Change of pace in this over. The last 2 have been very effective. One almost a return catch. At my age, yes, diet control. It's with the wind. And a oh, did he drop it? And he's in trouble. It would have been a sensational catch. The fielder has not been very polite, is he? He's taken the ball and thrown it. He's not bothered about his fellow mate. Should be a dead ball. I think the fielder there is in big trouble. Bharti, the fielder. Let's look at if he can pick up something. Some damage.
Well, he gave that the heave-ho, and let's take a look at that. He jumped in the air, and the landing, that's probably his right knee, Shiva. He's holding that. He straight away signals. What a horrible sight that is on a cricket ground. There it is. That's where it is. It's the right knee. Very unfortunate moment in the game. That must be hurting. Ouch.
Luckily, there's medical attention available immediately. It's very painful. First landed on his left knee and the right one. The right one probably the more. He's hurt it more. Kaveri Hospital will attend to it immediately. But what he needs first is an ice pack to stop the internal bleeding. Our medical partners in Kaveri Hospital will look after his recovery. This isn't a good sight on any field. Stretcher coming out to help one of the players into an ambulance. Oh dear, oh dear.
It's a horrible sight, LS. Just don't want that to happen to anyone on a sports field. He's in a considerable amount of pain. He's in pain as well. Hemang Badani wondering what kind of season has the champion side have.
Prefers the slow delivery now. Coming out of his hand nicely. 105 for 6.
Well, the pretty sights of Tirunelveli.
Should go around and enjoy yourselves now that we don't have a double header from tomorrow. Nice places to eat. Badri's been asking about the halwa here. Just presented him with 250 grams of halwa. Just a sample piece.
250 grams? He can eat
What a kilo.
lot more.
I actually wanted to get fat so he can't swing. The golf swing gets worse.
It's all back to the golf course, isn't it?
Right extreme is the CEO of the Tamil Nadu Premier League, Prasanna. Sibi, the man on strike. You can expect the wide Yorker from that angle.
There was that horrible injury, Shiva, a little while earlier. But I have a question for you. Well, this was the stroke. And man's down. Do you think in the interest of the game, they should have stopped running? Pointed question, Shiva, to you.
I know there is one thing called the spirit of the game, which is not lived up to. And one thing within the laws of the game. People say if it's within the laws of the game, they don't mind doing it as long as it's allowed. Nobody specifically wants to play with the spirit, within the spirit of the game. So it does draw the conclusion. If it's allowed, so be it. And I think it's unfair. Somebody on the ground and he is injury ridden, not in a position to be able to get rid of the ball. And for example, if they're running the second run, the batters, and one of them gets a terrible cramp and he's not able to complete the run halfway through.
That was going to be my next question to you, LS.
Now, I've seen this happen in English county cricket once. And the umpire declared not out. Nicely bowled. Dot ball's precious. So, one of the batters had severe cramps, while running to the wicketkeeper's end. Cross seam delivery. So he just collapsed halfway through. And the wicketkeeper removed the bails and the umpire decided that it was not out because he was severely injured and he couldn't complete the run because of that. So the batsman retired hurt. Nice connection. Good work in the deep. When you're sprinting, it's very hard to bend at the right time. So I think it's to the discretion of the umpire. Srinath this time should have signaled a dead ball much earlier.
Can't agree with you more, Shiva. It was the onus was on the umpire. He should have declared dead ball if it was within the laws of the game. But either way, I don't think something like that should have happened at all.
When we played, it was spirit of the game. Now that it's become a profession, people just say if it's allowed within the laws of the game, I'll do it. And thank God, the monketing has gone out. It's run out now. The world had got the dismissal of monketing. After Vinu Mankad, after the non-striker was warned a few times and run out by Vinu Mankad. Bill Brown was the first man dismissed that way. It should have been Browned, not Mankaded. Fortunately, it's run out now. 18 overs bowled, 110 for 6. A couple of things. That question that you asked, Puzzle. Even today at Lord's, Johnny Bairstow left his crease after the last ball of the over. The keeper collected and got rid of the bails. And he was given run out, and rightly so. As we take a look at the bowling analysis, the most outstanding numbers are from the skipper right at the bottom. Treat to watch his leg spinners and googlies. Ganga Sridharaju, his best ever figures, 3 for 15 in his 4 overs. Slingy action from Atisiraj Davidson. Yorker gone wrong. And did you notice the fielder? He didn't support his partner. He just picked up the ball and threw it back. You're just seeing the fielder come in a stretcher just in front of us. Not a good sight at all.
It's really nice to see his immediate medical attention being provided to the player. Some of the things that the TNCA keep in mind. Absolutely top-class medical attention, which is needed so much in these present and modern days, modern times. Definitely outside the leg stump. Stoic Srinath.
Lakshmi Ceramics, DR is taken.
Thank you. TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I have checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can you please start with front on? Ball is passing close to the under edge of the bat. Can I have the ultra edge to check that director? Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Can I have the ball tracking when it is available?
Yes, we'll get this.
Copy director.
One take, get it.
Okay. Pitching outside. Impact outside. Can I have the pitching also, director?
Ball is not
Okay,
pitching, it's
okay.
straight.
Thank you. Wickets missing. Original decision not out. Street, you can stay with the original decision of not out. You're on screen now. Thank you.
The early greens were allowed to stay. Not like a traffic signal. Takes it on the full. Has he pulled it in? It's done well. Darrell Ferrario. You're an all-rounder. Good with the bat, good with the ball. Now good in the field. Umpires checking. I think it's done well. Again, not timing it well. Probably saved him. Direct hit at the striker's end. Will be more runs. Will be 3. They can get 130. I think we might have a low-scoring thriller.
They pushed hard for the second. He went for the striker's end. Unfortunately, the ricochet gives them an extra run. Penalized for doing something correct.
Boundary. Sri Ram 4. always the danger when you have short fine leg, short square leg and looking for a Yorker from around the wickets.
Yes, it was just a pick me up and help it on its way kind of delivery, which he did to a nicety. He's bowled well till now. Atisaraj, a happy coach. Finally get a smile from him.
Productive over, 11 of it so far. Better Yorker this time, 12 of the over. 122 for 6.
That's the partnership for them, 49 or 40. Invaluable for the Chennai Super Gillies in the context of the game. Must win for them. 24 on debut. Brought to you by Sonata.
Strange that Sibby's contributed more of less balls in this partnership. Which makes somebody like a Sasi Dev, the season campaigner, Cecil Amberson, Atisaraj Stevenson and Anthony Das. 3 different kinds of action. Good work by the VTs. Miscue that one, but the breeze will hold it back. And the 50 of the partnership comes up, bringing some kind of a respectability to the score.
Good word you use, respectability, Les. Good job that he didn't find the meat of the bat, or it would have gone straight to the fielder with that stiff breeze across the ground. He's hitting against it.
Better ploy would be to hit it into the ground when you're hitting leg side. Says Silambarison goes a long way across with his front leg. It's hard to drive your back leg through. And Atisaraj Stevenson in the middle. His alignment is a lot better. And Anthony Das also going slightly across, but a lot of effort goes into these deliveries. But the way in which these medium pacers have been coached in their early days, they wouldn't have had the best of guidance. That's why you're seeing some flaws, but they're very, very strong to make up for that. The strength in the body, because the profession that they do is absolutely unbelievable. The strength that they have, they're able to manage without having any injuries. Third man, yep, comes into play.
6 runs of the over so far. A good final over. If he can just finish it off well, Ba11sy Trichy will consider themselves to be in the game. Would have done a good job.
Oh, well, just to summarize what I was saying, you might have flaws in your action, but the muscles that you get into play have to be strengthened. You're looking for 2. It's not timed it too well. This side against 2.
Well, they're strong as oak, 3 of them. They look really strong from where we are seated. Well built, muscular, mean, raring to go.
Imagine the West Indians in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and probably in the early 90s. Older Courtney Walsh and Ambrose got, the quicker they were getting the wickets. They were getting wickets in heaps as they got older and older. They were lethal. Walsh and Ambrose. The others were scary. Go through for the single. Keep it running again. LBL Lakshmi Ceramics. Final finish of the last ball of the 20th over. Didn't throw the ball. The keeper thought he had a chance by running up to the stumps.
We have an umpire review for run out at the wicket keeper's end.
And the keeper made the right decision.
Well, it's so symbolic, this.
Have a decision for you on
Just got short of his crease. Would the Super Gillies end up slightly short in the tournament as well? Out is the decision, and the right one bowled the final over really well. Silambaran in a huddle. Just 130 to get. Do you think they have the firepower to get?
They haven't batted well. That's one department they haven't done well. But having kept a side like Chepauk Super Gillies down in all of those sessions, 1 to 6, 7 to 15, 16 to 20, probably 16 to 20 getting them to a score of 129, which means the target will be 130. And the highest score for Ba11sy Trichy has been around 131 right through this competition, which means they will have to match their best batting performance that they've achieved in this competition this year. But with the last innings today, remember there was a match earlier on where plenty of runs were scored, and with the pitch likely to slow down and quality spinners might come into play, might have a tight match on our hands with a lot of people cheering. For which side? No, probably the Chepauk Super Gillies.
Well, they'll really have to come all guns blazing, the Chepauk Super Gillies. They have nothing to lose now, 130 to defend. They'll need to bowl well, take all their catches, attack probably. They'll need to bowl with a slip perhaps.
So it's a kind of a confusing total how to go about chasing that one. But we'll see how they go about it. But first, let's go down to Sastika with Ishwaran.
நீங்க ஆடின 4 மேட்ச்ல 3 மேட்ச்ல 2+ விக்கெட்ஸ் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. எவ்வளவு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன் உங்களோட பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ்ல?
சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன் பெருசா இருந்த மாதிரி தெரியல. டீம் கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனுக்கு வேண்டி என்னால் பண்ண முடிஞ்ச எஃபோர்ட்ஸ் நான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். சரி, இந்த மேட்ச் என்ன நடந்தாலும் பார்க்கலாம் சொல்லிட்டு தான் நாங்கள் ஆடினோம். ஒரு 140 ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான் ஃபர்ஸ்டே பிளான் வச்சிருந்தோம். எப்பவுமே ஸ்டிக் டு த ப்ராசஸ், ட்ரஸ்ட் த ப்ராசஸ். அதுதான்
இந்த சீசன் டீமுக்கு சாதகமா அமையல. மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்ல என்ன சொல்றாங்க?
மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் நார்மல் தான், ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக தான் எல்லாருமே இருக்காங்க. எந்த ஒரு என்விரான்மெண்ட்டும் சேஞ்ச் ஆகல. அஸ் யூஷுவல் நாங்கள் எப்போவுமே எங்களோட ஒரே இதுதான், எப்போவுமே ஒரு பிளான், அதுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி தான் போகிறோம். அதில் ஃபெயிலியர் சக்ஸஸ் வந்தாலும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, அதுபடி தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறோம்.
மற்ற டீம்ஸ்லாம் ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் சூஸ் பண்ணுற ஒரு நிலைமையில் ஏன் நீங்கள் மட்டும் 4 பேசர்ஸோட விளையாடுறீங்க?
டீம் ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜி.
ஆல் ரைட். மணி பாரதிக்கு ஒரு இன்ஜுரி ஆயிருக்கு. இது உங்களோட பேட்டிங் இதை இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் பண்ணுமா?
அவர் இருந்தால் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா தான் இருக்கும் பேட்டிங்க்கு. பட் இன்னும் என்ன இதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இன்னும் தெரியல. ஸோ அவங்க இருந்தால் இனிஷியலாக எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும் அவங்க ஆடுறதும்.
இன்னைக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வின் கிடைக்கும்னு எவ்வளவு கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா இருக்கீங்க?
டெஃபினட்டா ரொம்ப கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா இருக்கும். எங்களுக்கும் அது ஒரு நல்ல பூஸ்ட் அப்பா இருக்கும்.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thanks.
Was it very effective with his slower deliveries? Early loss of wickets. Sanjay Yadav was looking good for the first time. A 3-wicket haul for leg spinner Gangasri Raju, the skipper, decided to bowl and had a good spell in the end. Sasidev and Sibi making sure they got to a score of 129 for 7.
Absolutely, no doubt in my mind who was the pick of the bowlers. The skipper Gangasri Raju bowled his heart out, 3 for 15 in his 4. First time that he's bowled his full quota of 4 overs in the TNPL. The medium pacers bowled well, picked up 3 wickets between themselves to restrict Chepauk Super Gillies to that score of 129 for 7.
Put into bat. Always difficult conditions here, especially in Tirunelveli with the strong breeze. The pickup shot with the wind assistance. Plenty of action earlier on. 23 in quick time. Then the loss of a wicket to Adisiraj Davidson.
There were a flurry of good shots over the top, and this one was one that changed the whole match around, in my opinion. And the big fish, Ba11sy Trichy, straight down the throat of that man. Carried on their merry way. Trichy really bowled well this evening, and then the captain came into play, picked up wickets at regular intervals. He did play well, couple of good shots before this happened. Second wicket for the captain, and then he bowled that brilliant googly, and that was the end of the road for the Super Gillies. They did manage a few runs to the end, a couple of dropped catches as well.
Sasidev towards the end, along with his partner. That was the injury to Mani Bharati, one of the top order batters, normally a wicket keeper. Have to wait and see if he gets to bat. And this was of the final delivery, a run out dismissal. Saran doing a good job behind the stumps. A target of 130. How will the chase go? We'll soon find out. It's going to be a tricky chase as the fourth innings is going to be played on this pitch. On the way out, we'll have a chat with Harish Kumar, and then we'll have a short break.
We have with us CSG's all-rounder Harish Kumar now joining us. Harish, இந்த கேம் உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியமான கேம். ஏன்னா உங்க ஃபேட் உங்க கையில இருக்கு அப்படிங்கறதுனால preparations எப்படி இருக்குங்க?
பெருசா ஒன்றும் ப்ரிப்பேர் இல்லை, எப்பயுமே ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் பண்ணுற மாதிரி தான் இருந்தது. இந்த கேம்ல எல்லா கேமுமே இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கேம் தான். நாங்கள் நடுவில் கொஞ்சம் சரியா பண்ணல, மேபி பவுன்ஸ் பேக் ஆகும்.
நீங்க சிஎஸ்ஜி கூட பல வருஷமா இருக்கீங்க, அண்ட் உங்களுக்கே தெரியும் சிஎஸ்ஜி அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு டீமே is known for the comeback. ஒரு bounce back அப்படிங்கிறது எப்பவுமே நாங்க பார்த்திருக்கோம். இன்னைக்கும் அதை பார்ப்போமா?
கண்டிப்பா எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாம் நம்புறோம்.
ஓகே, ஒரு அதாவது கோயம்புத்தூர்ல ஒரு சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் லெக் உங்களுக்கு இருந்துச்சு. அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி திண்டுக்கல் அண்ட் சேலம் வாஸ் நாட் இன் யுவர் ஃபேவர். பட் இன்னைக்கு திருநெல்வேலி விக்கெட் அண்ட் கிரவுண்ட் எப்படி இருக்கும் நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்க?
எங்களுக்கு ஃபேவரா இருக்கணும்னா கண்டிப்பா நினைக்கிறேன். ஹோப் சி.
ஒரு 5 டே பிரேக்குக்கு அப்புறம் நீங்க வரதுனால ப்ரிப்பரேஷன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு? கேம்ப்ல மூட் எப்படி இருக்குங்க?
ஆக்சுவலி திருப்பி நல்ல மூட் எமங் நான் செட் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. ஸோ எல்லாரும் பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கும். ஹோப் சி.
இந்த சீசன் முழுக்க உங்க பிரசன்ஸ் வந்து நீங்க ஃபீல் பண்ண வச்சுக்கிட்டே தான் இருந்தீங்க, போத் வித் த பேட் அண்ட் த பால். உங்களுக்கு பர்சனலா எப்படி இருந்திருக்கு இந்த சீசன்?
இன்னும் பெட்டரா பண்ணிருக்கலாம்னு ஃபீல் பண்றேன். டெஃபினட்டா பண்ணுவோம்னு நம்பிக்கை இருக்கு, பண்ணுவோம்.
ஆல் ரைட், குட் லக் ஃபார் டுடே.
தேங்க் யூ so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Sriram Capital TNPL 2023 match number 25. Ba11sy Trichy taking on Chepauk Super Gillies at the ICL cricket ground here in Tirunelveli. Chepauk Super Gillies put into bat. The openers went early. Baba Bridget as well has been in good form. They kept picking up wickets at regular intervals. With the Ba11sy Trichy bowlers, Sanjay Yadav with 20, Sibi and Satyadev with contributions of 31 and 25. 129 runs on the board. Ba11sy Trichy bowlers bowled well today. Ishran picking up 2, Aditya Raj Davidson with 1. But it was Gangashree Raju, 4 overs, 13 dots, 15 runs and 3 crucial wickets. Six and a half runs and over is the required run rate for the Ba11sy Trichy. 130 runs from 120 balls for them to register their first win of TNPL 2023. CSG's last game this year. Dream 11 playing 11s for sides. Gangashree Raju will see him opening the innings for Ba11sy Trichy. He's done well with the ball. Can he continue that good form with the bat today? We'll have to wait and see. Chepauk Super Gillies is making a couple of changes. Dipendra Kumar, Silambarasan, Lokesh Raj, Rahul Shah captaining the side today. The umpires walking out for the second innings, picking up the fan craze new ball. Our official digital collectible partner, Rahul Shah leading the CSG team out today. It's going to be a good chase for Ba11sy Trichy to register their first win. This is Shabani Bhaskar to start proceedings off in the second innings. And alongside me, gentleman, Badri. Welcome.
Thank you, pleasantly speaking, Shibani. Gangashree Raju had a gala time with the ball. Best ever spell for Gangashree Raju, but he's in the team, mainly with the bat in hand. His number was brought to you by Nippon Paint. Gangashree Raju would love to play a good hand and register the first win as well. With him is T. Saran. Just 2 matches for him. Haven't got a single victory in the Sriram TNPL Ba11sy Trichy. The bowler with the new ball in hand is Harish Kumar. He can swing it. Decent numbers for him. Lot of matches, lot of experience. 4 for 13, best figures.
A lot's going to ride on how the two teams start. Ba11sy Trichy started well with the ball. Put CSG under pressure. For CSG to win, they're going to need to do the same. Gangashree Raju and Saran, the wicket-keeper. That man on screen. He's got off to a couple of starts in this tournament, but hasn't kicked on. Partnerships are key when it comes to chasing. We'll see how that goes for Ba11sy Trichy. There's the Sonata countdown. Harish Kumar underway. Goes high. Is it a chance? Mid-on getting under it. Saran has to go. First ball. What a start here for CSG.
Ba11sy Trichy haven't got much to get, but the first blow has been provided by Chepauk Super Gillies. Rahul Shah, the captain himself, getting underneath the ball, safe as houses. The first wicket Gone for ballsy, none for one. The Shriram TNPL 2023 story continues.
First ball wicket here for CSG. Good start for them. Harish Kumar right on target. Coming in at number 3 today, Daryl Sundar Ferrario. His numbers brought to you by Nippon Paint. 365 runs in his TNPL career, an average of 22.
Let's not forget another thing. Mani Bharati is a batsman. He is missing. The new batsman Daryl Ferrario is here because of this poor shot. Closing the face of the bat much too early. The leading edge going high up in the air.
Daryl Ferrario, the new man in. Harish Kumar bowling good lines, with just 2 balls into this innings.
The Chepauk Super Gillies have to break this Shriram TNPL 2023 record. The lowest defended total is 141 by the CK Madurai Panthers against the Chepauk Super Gillies. So they will have to break their own record in a way. This happened last week in Salem. Chepauk Super Gillies didn't bat well in the middle overs, chasing.
Goes over the offside. Daryl Sundar Ferrario with the Shriram 4 to open his account.
Daring shot from Daryl Ferrario. Harish Kumar hasn't got any sort of pace, and that's how you got to play him. Make your length, cover the swing, go over the top. There's nobody behind on the offside. It's a good option, and I like the intent.
A touch too full, Harish Kumar. That last ball taking full toll, Daryl. Clipped away for 1.
They have to take Harish Kumar on. You can't let him bowl. He's not a 4-over bowler. Averaging early 120s. Hasn't got much. This wicket is literally like a highway. It's a good batting track.
It's a different kind of length the bowlers have to bowl, especially the pacers here compared to Salem and Adindico. They could bowl a bit fuller, use the swing, but this pitch, slightly shorter lengths, hitting the bat hard.
Dr. Baba watching the game here. Dr. Baba, father of Pajit and Indrajit.
The Dream 11 fantasy players most points this match. Another captain standing up, Gangashri Raju, this time for his bowling. Ishwaran, Sibi, Aditya Raj Davidson and Sasi Dev rounding out the top 5. We saw Shah Rukh Khan in the afternoon game, and now Gangashri Raju, and he's still at the crease. Has an opportunity to notch up more points. Flirting with danger on that occasion. 1 over gone, 5 for 1.
Dr. Baba and Prasanna, CEO of TNPL, in discussion. TNC have done a very good job in organizing Tamil Nadu Premier League. Great platform, great facilities, great grounds. They're giving the best of the best for the players. to express their skills, to show their talents from the interiors of Tamil Nadu. Ba11sy, the son of Dr. Baba, has got the ball now. 50th game for him.
A best of 3 for 9. We've seen him open the bowling on a couple of occasions, but he needs a wicket for his team. They've picked one up already, but still 124 runs required. Wickets are the need of the hour.
The asking rate might be 6.5, but I would love to see some intent from the batsman, especially against bowlers like Harish Kumar, Ba11sy. You can't let them bowl in the power play. You have to take them on. It's a good batting track. That's where Ba11sy have been lacking this season.
Taking a bit of time here, Ganga Sridharaju. We've seen sometimes when a batter bowls well, picks up some wickets, that confidence can translate into their batting as well. Looking for that quick single, but a tight cordon on the offside. No fielders outside the circle on the offside. So definitely a boundary opportunity there, especially with Ba11sy turning the ball away from the left-hander.
All 3 balls predictable. I could see straight. Rather 2 balls from Ganga Sridharaju. You knew he was not going to attack you. And again another one. 3 balls. He has not even looked to take a single. That's not good intent. You can't let Ba11sy bowl on a good track in the power play and play 3 dot balls without intent. Poor batting from Ganga.
Tickles it fine. Quick, easy single. But they need a good start here.
Doesn't matter what the runs are, the run rate is, but power play as an opener, you have to go after the bowlers. That's the way to play T20 cricket. Especially when there is not a main bowler and it's good batting conditions. Left-hander, small boundary on the leg side with the wind. So many things going for you. But then the confidence is not there.
Just 3 runs off the second over. 8 for 1, Ba11sy Trichy.
I've spoken with all these cricketers. That's fan craze fan box.
Scans get 4,000 rupees welcome rewards and match tickets on fancraze.com. The best seats in the house to watch a TNPL game from. 15 lucky winners can win tickets to sit there and watch the game.
Whenever I'm talking to these cricketers in the toss and the presentation, they use the word process. I wonder whether they know what process is.
Goes over the top.
Ba11sy is not a main bowler. He's bowling in the power play. 2 fielders outside. Taking him on, that's process. They haven't done it. Letting Harish Kumar bowl in the power play, not taking him on, that's not process. So I wonder, these guys using the word process, they know what it is. Ganga Sridharaju. Whether he was part of the process, I don't know. He took 3 wickets today. That's why Ba11sy Trichy are finding themselves in this position. And I'm sure the next team, the next presentation or whatever, he will use the word process. The misused word in Sriram TNPL is process. Finally, Ganga Sridharaju taking on the bowler, gets a boundary.
There's a 3-round 4 for Ganga Sridharaju, looking to go leg side. Big gap there between mid-wicket and fine leg. That ball ran away. 5 runs off this over so far. Just 2 balls gone. Bit of a field change. Deep square leg in place with the short fine leg fielder now. This time goes in front of square, looking for 2. Turn back. The clarity in their thought process, who to go after, the areas to play is very important, especially for an opening batter. There are only 2 fielders outside the inner circle in the power play, so make the most of it. Clear plans and execution of those plans, imperative.
Yeah, especially a bowler bowling at early 120s, not much bounce. You have to put pressure on them. That's the way to bat. Daryl Ferrario shows what intent is, what process is.
Goes straight, goes high, and goes long. It's a boom boom boomer, super 6. Daryl Ferrario rising with the shot. Extending his arms. He's been timing the ball well, Daryl Ferrario, through this TNPL.
That is a man. He took some evasive action. Well done. Well done, sir. He saw one player getting injured.
Slower delivery. It's teasing outside the off stump.
Yeah, this is what Harish Kumar does. Takes the pace off.
Slip coming out. Positioning himself at mid-wicket. No, coming back. Back into slip, looks like. A deep square leg and a deep point. The 2 fielders out. Daryl Ferrario. Goes inside the line. Goes leg side. That's out of here. It's a boom boom boomer. Super 6. What a shot.
Daring shot from Daryl Ferrario. This guy can bat. Stand and deliver. Tall guy, all right. Hits it on top of the bounce and deposits it out of the ground. Daryl Ferrario, 85 meter 6. It's out to the India Cements factory. Well done, Daryl Ferrario, for showing intent and for sticking to the process.
18 runs off the third, 26 for 1. Quite even in terms of runs, but Ba11sy Trichy have lost a wicket. Clips it for a single. Brings Daryl Ferrario on strike.
Well done, Ganga. That's what he should do. Put Daryl Ferrario on strike. Let him take on Baba Aprajit. Right-hander. The bigger field and into the wind. But will Daryl Ferrario be daring enough? That's the question. It's not much turn. He can go to the offside as well.
Using his feet. Whipping it to the leg side. Just a single. Shall we call him Daring Daryl, Badri?
It's been so far. Ganga Sridhar Raju, what is he going to do? It's terrible batting from Ganga. He's played 10 deliveries. He's got just 7 runs inside of power play. Harish Kumar and Ba11sy Trichy are bowling. Please don't mention process to me again, Ganga.
Using his feet, coming down the track. Caught an extra cover. Looking to be aggressive. Could well be the Sharon Ply power catch of the match.
It's a good catch, but extremely poor batting from Ganga. He didn't show any intent for 10 balls, and that's what will happen. You're in 2 minds all the way. Didn't have clarity, didn't have execution. I don't know what he has to say to Daryl Ferrario. A poor innings from him comes to an end. 7 of 11 balls on a good batting track, 28 for 2.
Anthony Das, the new man in for Ba11sy Trichy. 28 for 2. The required rate, 6.24. They're going at 7.64. Anthony Das's number is brought to you by Nippon Paint. 53rd TNPL match for him, 124 strike rate. Daryl Ferrario is striking it well. And he's here because of this. Looking to use his feet, not able to get enough elevation. Rahil Shah, tall fielder. Timing his jump well. Baba Prajit picking up a wicket again, breaking the partnership. A dot to start for Anthony Das. A wicket and 2 runs to end the 4th, 28 for 2, Trichy.
After a splendid bowling performance, they needed a good start, which they've not got. Lost a couple of wickets in the power play. The power play execution right through this tournament has been very ordinary for Ba11sy Trichy. Rahil Shah into the attack. Now, oh, he's missed a stumping. Dear, oh dear, straightforward stumping missed. But the umpire wants to go and check the Lakshmi Ceramics DRS.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for stumping. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Can you please start with front on spin action? The ball is passing close to the bat. Can I have the ultra edge, director? Thank you. Satisfied, no bat involved, flat line. Can you give me the best side on to check for the stamping? Yeah. Fairly collected. Okay. Move forward, roll it through, director. Please roll it through. Good. The ball has not touched the stump and wicketkeeper has broken the wheels. Satisfied. I have a decision for you on the big screen.
Ferrario survives because of the keeper. And puts the next one away for an easy straight arm 4 to make things worse for Rahil Shah. And good evening to Abhinav Mukund.
Hello, LS. Regulation stumping missed. Rubbing salt on the wounds of Rahil Shah. Could have had a wicket. First ball, not to be. Just concedes a boundary.
Inside out, getting leg side of the ball. Daryl Ferrario looking to be in an attacking mood. Wasn't too happy with the skipper's dismissal. Anthony Das up the order. Capable of hitting long balls when he's in good form. But this tournament hasn't been up to expectations. Nicely bowled. And the spinners bowled a good ball. They have an extended follow through.
They're giving it a rip, Rahil Shah.
Yeah. Up goes the finger. Is he going to review this one? That's it. Straight on. There was no deviation after pitching. My opinion, he was a gunner. Is he going to waste the review? 2-1. Right, he's going to go for the Lakshmi Ceramics. Third umpire, DRS.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I have checked the front foot. Fair delivery. Can you please start with front on finish? Ball is passing close to the bat. Can I have the ultra edge, please, director?
Just building it.
Copy that. Thank you.
Here it comes.
Take it through, take it through, take it through, take it through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat in one. Please give me ball tracking when it is available. Thank you. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call, original decision out. Srinath, you can stay with your original decision of out.
The umpire's decision stays, and Anthony Das playing a fall shot of his fourth ball has to walk back without troubling the scorers. 3 down for 33.
Too early in the piece to be playing across the line. We saw in the first game, we saw yesterday as well. You get a lot of runs when you play straight down the ground. Rajkumar walks in under pressure. 33 for 3. Still 97 more to get. They retain the review because it's an umpire's call. In no position to be able to play the sweep shot. Rahil Shah striking early. Pick up a single, get off the mark, keep strike. 34 for 3. All the bowlers picking up a wicket so far. Harish Kumar, Aprajit and Rahil Shah. And back to Aprajit. Pitch has aided the slow bowlers. We're going to have an impact sub. Yes, the signal from the umpire. Rocky is coming to the field of play. Sydney would be quite happy making his debut, getting some runs, sitting in the dugout now. Singles to be had. Play in front of square.
Yeah, had a decent outing with the bat. The partnership with Sasi Dev resurrected the Super Gillies innings. Something or the other is going to happen this over. Unless Daryl Ferrario hitting against the wind.
Aprijit can be a handful if he gets his action right. A lot of bowlers, especially spinners, hurry through the action. Identical. Cannot get tighter. Mani Bharati's hurt his knee. It's the hospital for a scan. Rajkumar's new at the crease. He's got to provide some support to Daryl Ferrario. Slightly round arm, looking for the incoming delivery. Aprijit. Just starting a few days ago in Dindikal, we were talking about Aprijit's hip drive. Hip drive synchronizing with the bowling arm. And he did that. Now getting the ball to turn big. Let's take a look. One thing in practice, one thing in a match. If you can do that hip drive along with the synchronizing, that comes in slightly later.
Just a bit more revs on the ball. That hip drive that you're talking about. But a big appeal as well. Should be leg buys.
He's waiting for the timer. Nah, signal runs. He's bowled with the round arm action. Probably kissing the glove, yeah. So technically a stumping and a catch gone down. 6 overs bowled, 38-3. Chepauk Super Gillies recovered in the final few overs. Can Trichy do the same? Just get the single.
The power play started off with a wicket. First bowler, Harish Kumar, Ganga Sridhar Raju tried to play some big shots, but the big shots came from the tall, lanky Daryl Ferrario. The 2 wickets, one to Aprijit, one to Rahil Shah. You would say it is still a 50-50 game. 91 of 83 games on, Nelis.
In a low-scoring game, it's just one partnership that is required, and these extra deliveries, extra runs will certainly help. The problem with Trichy, though, is their average runs per wicket in the power play is the least. 11.3 runs per wicket. In the power play, the first 6 overs. Today, they were slightly better. They're 28 for 2. Strange to see Tirupur right on top in the power play.
Yeah. And could have been worse for Trichy if the keeper